What if I told you that 5 tiny minutes a day could quietly rebuild your life, while everyone else waits for motivation? Stay with me, because in this video I'll prove how small daily progress beats big goals every time. By the end, you'll have a simple 3-step system to start tiny, stay consistent, and actually feel proud every night. No hype, no pressure, just realistic habits you can keep even on your worst days. Let's be honest, how many times did you promise yourself, tomorrow I'll transform everything, then nothing changed? Big plans, zero follow-through. That feeling of failure destroys your confidence, right? Here's the truth nobody told us. Your brain doesn't trust words, it trusts evidence. Tiny daily actions are proof. When you win small every day, your brain finally believes, oh, this time it's real. That's our starting point. First idea. Shrink the goal until it feels almost silly. If it makes you think that's too easy, perfect. That's the whole point. Easy actions slip under resistance and actually get done, even when you're tired. Example, instead of I'll read for an hour, make it I'll read 1 page after breakfast. 1 page. If you feel like doing more, great. If not, you still win the day. The habit is the victory, not the volume. This works because your brain hates heavy friction. A 1-page rule feels light, safe, doable. Over time, your sense of identity changes from I never finish anything to I'm someone who shows up daily. That shift is huge. Next, connect your tiny habit to something you already do every day, like brushing your teeth or making coffee. This anchor removes decision fatigue. You don't wonder when to do it. It just rides on an existing routine. For example, right after you brush your teeth, you do 5 slow squats. Not 20, not 50, 5. The old habit, brushing, becomes a trigger, like a friendly reminder. Hey, now we do this tiny thing. Why does this boost your progress? Because progress dies when you rely only on feeling like it. Anchoring your habit to something stable makes it automatic, like turning on a light switch when you enter a room. Now let's talk about a mindset shift that saves you when life gets messy. The never miss twice rule. Missing once is human. Missing twice starts a new bad pattern. So we forgive the first miss, then protect the next day. If yesterday you skipped your habit, today your only job is to show up for the smallest version. Maybe just 1 push-up on the floor. You're not chasing intensity, you're protecting the chain. That's how you stay in the game. Here's a powerful question to ask yourself daily. What's my minimum win today? Not perfect win, minimum win. The answer should feel so light that saying no would almost be ridiculous. That's your tiny commitment. Let's use a real scenario. Imagine you come home exhausted, phone in hand, ready to scroll. Your minimum win might be, put phone on the table, take 3 deep breaths and drink 1 glass of water before touching it again. Those 3 breaths in that glass of water won't change your life in one night, but they change the story. When I feel tired, I still care about myself. That story will guide bigger actions later. Another key, track your tiny wins visually. Not for pressure, but for satisfaction. A quick mark after each habit shows your brain, look, we're doing it. That quiet pride keeps you going when motivation vanishes. Avoid perfection traps. If you planned 10 minutes of writing but only did 3, you still count it. Why? Because the habit loop fired. You showed up. Progress honors effort, not perfection. That mindset is freedom. Over weeks, these tiny actions silently compound. 1 page becomes chapters. 5 squats become strength. 3 mindful breaths become better choices. You won't notice it day by day, but you will month by month. When you feel impatient and think this is too slow, remember, slow but steady is still faster than stopping every week to restart from zero. Consistency isn't sexy, but it's unstoppable. Here's a simple 3-step recap you can use today. 1. Choose 1 area of life to improve. 2. Pick an action that fits into 2 minutes. 3. Attach it to something you already do daily. That's your new tiny ritual. Let's apply it. Say you want better focus. Area focus. Action. Write 1 distraction you'll avoid. Anchor. Right after sitting at your desk. Every workday, 1 sentence. That's it. Watch how your awareness sharpens. Or maybe you want more gratitude. Area mood. Action. Think of 1 thing you're grateful for. Anchor before turning off the light at night. 1 thought every evening. Simple, gentle, powerful over time. Notice something. None of these habits require huge willpower. They're designed to fit even into chaotic days. That's why they work. You don't need to become a different person first. You become different by showing up small. To keep momentum, celebrate immediately after your tiny habit. A small yes, a satisfied exhale, a hand on your heart. That quick reward tells your brain, do this again. Motivation follows reward, not the other way around. If you ever think but others are doing so much more, remember you're not in a race. They might be sprinting, you're building something sturdier, a lifestyle. Small daily progress creates a foundation they can't see. Here's your challenge. Tonight before sleep, choose one 2-minute habit and one anchor. Tomorrow, do it, then repeat for 7 days. Treat it like an experiment, not a test. Curiosity over judgment. As you experiment, notice how your self-talk changes. You'll hear less "I'm lazy" and more "I'm learning to show up." That shift is priceless because your actions will always try to match who you believe you are. So if you've been waiting for the perfect moment to change your life, this is it. Not with a massive overhaul, but with one tiny daily action you can start today, right after this video ends. Stay to the end, because I'll give you one simple sentence to repeat every time you doubt yourself. A sentence that brings you back to your path of small daily progress instead of giving up. Here it is. Whenever you feel behind, say one small step is enough for today, then take that step. That's it. That's how ordinary days quietly turn into an extraordinary life, one tiny win at a time.